away here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball one. HR, our home nine as they begin play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a rocky start in this homestand. I mean, you're 1-3. You only won 1 game in 4. The fans are a little restless. This is a big game to win right here, to really just kind of get some foundation of winning back in your blood. I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
2-2.
Lays off 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Into the box, Enrique Perez. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Now batting, Brian Perky. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Pitch on the way. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Digging in, Jesse Pitts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Montgomery, catcher, Jesse Pitts.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Harold, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the first. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, I'm impressed how they're playing on the road. They're 3-1 on this road trip, and they're putting it together. If they continue to keep it running like this, we're looking at a really good ball club.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
First baseman.
Digging in, Sean Albrecht. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. A high fastball is in there. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. At the plate, Jeremy Pitts. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Slow bouncer to the right side. Foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Digging in, the switch hitter, Robert Endo. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Robert Endo.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 3-0 now. James Clem is on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Fouled back. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now in the box, James Clem. He went deep in the contest last night. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Pitts comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. So coming to the plate, Steve Moya. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. 1-1. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. 1-2. Here it comes. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Pitts right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So digging in now, John Pitts carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
John Pitts.
Into the windup and the pitch. To short, hit hard. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Oh, and this goes right past him. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Standing in, David Molina is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. 1-1. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Couture moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Into the box now, David Hida. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. Now to the plate, Connor Pitts. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. From the stretch. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Laid off as it caught the inside. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So striding forward now, Jeff Pitts. He brings in a fastball right down the middle for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as the hitter. And he got the call.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Alaniz will put this one away, and the side is retired. Ready now, Bruno Alaniz. He'll
Leading
step
off
in to
for
lead it
Pensacola.
off in the top of the
Second
third.
baseman, Bruno Alaniz.
Here's the pitch. Pulls the string on that one. One strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Got him to go down swinging there. Bruno
Shortstop.
Alaniz goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Quincy Gonzalez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Fielder, Kevin Couture.
Kevin Couture is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down. Start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
1-2 now.
Matt, he's one pitch away from striking out the side. Now, that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's up with it. The throw. It's there. He got him. So stepping in, John Crowder. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
John Crowder.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Ready on 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Couture will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesse Pitts. Swing and a liner. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Ready for another chance. Sean Albrecht. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pitch out, nothing doing. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Now at the plate, Jeremy Pitts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And 2-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Matt O'Brien comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Matt O'Brien.
In there, strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Third baseman
Digging in for his second at bat, Enrique Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Albrecht has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out. Settling in now, Brian Perky. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Perky.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. At the plate, John Pitts.
Leading off the fourth inning, right fielder, John Pitts.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1 on its way. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The batter
now at the plate, David Molina.
Hitter, David Molina.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, beautiful dive. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, David Kita. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Here he comes on 2-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. in, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Robert Endo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Robert Endo.
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
The right fielder, number 15.
Stepping in, James Clem. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Another 0-2 coming. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
First baseman, Steve Moya.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Another try at 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Connor Pitts. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. This is in the air out to straightaway center. O'Brien waits on it, 1 away. Stepping in, Jeff Pitts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
And that's outside. He lost him ball 4. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
Baseman, John Crowder.
John Crowder is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Runners on first with 1 down. Another one sent foul. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Slapped hard the opposite way. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. Hits. Rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more. Jesse Pitts. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball just a bit high.
Matt, this is a situation as a hitter. I want to see the guy expand his zone. You got a runner on third base. You got a 2-0 count. You know they're going to nibble, but if you can put the ball in play, you got a good chance of picking up that run.
And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. John Ruzicka is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Sean Albrecht will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Now a snap throw to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Comes set with the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. One there, back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get 1.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Jeremy Pitts. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. On the ground softly towards second. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again. Bruno Alaniz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Quincy Gonzalez. 0 for 1 thus far. Grounded down the third baseline. Base hit. And they're into the hit.